Alright, hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, today we are going to be clearing the second stage to this new Union Master event. Now, from the first stage, I mean, you could probably already tell just from, like, the stages, how they're structured with... I mean, if you look at, like, SBR, ESBR, you know, you have to use this category. Instead, these stages have you have to use specific amounts. Well, at least a specific amount of a category. So, this is interesting. It is definitely very structured, like SBR, ESBR, similar to how Battle Hard Infinite Foe was. I do find it interesting they haven't updated that event yet. We'll see if they do eventually. But anyway, Stage 1 was pretty easy. I'm curious to see how Stage 2 is going to go. Now, all of these missions are essentially just clear it with the category, with the number that you already need. Now, for Stage 1, I accidentally messed up. I used GT Heroes, so I had 3 total, including the friend lead. However, I only had, like, 2 on my actual team. It doesn't count the friend for the mission. But obviously, we do have 5 Fused Fighters for the mission here. So, I mean, let's jump in. I'm really curious to see if this is going to be stronger or not. This was pretty easy, so... Okay, it is Buhan, Janemba, and Broly again. Now, whether or not the stats are going to be buffed, I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. Because it was pretty easy, honestly. I mean, it took a little bit. Like, I think it was like 20 minutes or something to clear. But, a little bit at least for like an SBR structured fight, right? Considering there's only 3 fights. I suppose Broly technically has 2 phases, but I don't know. I mean, I'll take the rewards, right? I mean, there's actually really insane rewards from this event. Excuse me. I mean, you get the 1 stone for the clear, right? And then you get 10 stones total from each stage's missions, as well as you get some pretty nice equips. The bronze one is a defense. I think it's level 7. I haven't checked. It's probably like Fused Fighter restricted, would be my guess, because that's how they handled the SBR, ESBR equips. Is it was restricted to the category you needed to bring, you know, for the stage. So we'll see. I'm definitely interested to see if this is going to be difficult or not. Like the second stage here. The first stage was just very, very easy. I mean, I was bringing GT Heroes. It's definitely going to be slower with this setup, I will say. Obviously, when you're rocking GT Heroes, I mean, you have like the Super Easy A's and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, both the AGL and the Int. And you're just doing 30 mil crits with every single character, and it stacks up pretty quickly, right? We're still moving pretty quickly, though, with this setup. I mean, to be fair, we did get Int Gogeta on this part, but I mean, once we get to the other rotation, right, where we have like Vegeta and Trunks, obviously it's not going to be as much damage. I don't know. I haven't checked the event. I don't like to check events. He actually has a heal, huh? It's the first time I'm seeing that. I don't like to check events before I like actually clear them a decent bit. Because I don't like to spoil myself on what the enemy's actually doing, right? So I don't know like if the stats get boosted or not for going to the next stage. So I don't, is this going to get difficult? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, Buhan seems to be doing about what he was doing in terms of defense before. I haven't really noticed him. He doesn't seem tankier. And even if he was doing more damage, I mean, we probably wouldn't be able to tell with our characters anyway, so... I don't know, I mean, maybe the Hybrid Saiyan one might be pretty difficult. I will say my Hybrid... I guess I haven't exactly, like, made the team, so I don't know, like, 100% for sure, but... My Hybrid Saiyan setup isn't, like, the most strong. I don't think, because I don't have the new LR. I do have, like, the Super Easy A Goten Trunks, though, and, you know, the new Gohan Easy A. I have Super Saiyan 3 Goten. So, I mean, I have a lot of decent characters for it. I'm not sure I have like an actual like real lead for the category. The only thing I can think of is like Pet Gohan. So I mean we'll see how that goes once I get to those stages. But so far, I mean this one seems just about as oh hold on. I feel like that's different. No, there's. I'm very confident he didn't have that before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember this. I didn't jump immediately into the stage. It has been a couple of hours, but I feel like I'd remember key bombs. I don't know. So maybe they are different to some degree. I suppose I have actually seen Turn 2 of Buhan. I don't think he had a heal before. Huh. So do the higher stages maybe not like add stats, but maybe they like add mechanics to the bosses? That's interesting. Okay, we'll have to see with Broly then. I'm not really sure. Because Broly is a two-phase fight, so maybe he's gonna have something cooking. I know he already had some sort of like defense raise mechanic. I forget exactly what it was and what it went up to, but I'm pretty confident he had some sort of defense raise mechanic. Like in his passive. Okay, we get the counter. That's huge. Thank you, Gogeta. So I don't know. We'll see. We got 4.5 health bars down already. Attack Vegeta. We'll do a decent bit at the end here. I don't think we'll kill this turn by any means, but okay, this is definitely interesting. Huh. Yeah, I mean, maybe the Hybrid Saiyan one could be difficult. I mean, this one, it's like the Tag Blue team is just way too strong. I suppose maybe I could be speaking a little too early here and I could get caught next turn, but I don't really see how that's supposed to happen, to be honest. I mean, Vegeta and Trunks, Blue Goku, and the Super Saiyan 4 is like kind of a pretty strong setup here. Yeah, no, I mean, my orbs are bad, which is unfortunate, but not, doesn't look like there's anything new. I mean, he has the key bomb thing, obviously, but I mean, like, he didn't get anything added on to this second turn like the Buhan did. Interesting. They have been doing that with fights I've noticed recently. They've been adding abilities to the bosses, like, while in combat. Like, Goten and Trunks from the Next Generation Saiyans, Stage 5, they only get their AoE starting turn 2. I'm pretty sure Buhan didn't have that deal until turn 2, so I don't know. This is definitely interesting. I'm like in sort of like locked in mode because like I mean it's a new event. I expect it to have some level of difficulty, but I don't know. I think maybe just like Fuse Fighters is going to be too tough for it. It's sort of like a longer version of SBR. Well, honestly, not. I mean, we're gonna kill him actually this turn. 2 turns to kill. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's not even longer per se. Huh. Well, we're gonna have to see what Broly does. That's my I know I've said that a couple times, but we're gonna have to see what Broly does. I don't know. I mean, if this is just free rewards, right? I mean, the banner comes out. My guess would be 8 p.m. my time on the 28th, which is a really bad timing for me, to be honest. Especially if it comes out any later. Maybe if it is 8 p.m. on the 28th, I might be able to get like a summon video up, but I actually will be going out of town late tomorrow, going into like right as it's going into the 29th, so Just very poor timing with the celebration, unfortunately, but that is what it is. I'll cover everything once I get back. I won't be for a couple of days, but okay. What do you got, Broly? So he's locking attack raise defense raise. I don't remember if he locked before or had the attack raise. I feel like maybe those things are new. I could be wrong. Okay, well, honestly, I feel like if I just do this, kind of like a free ticket, then we'll do that. We'll see just how tanky this guy is. Because, once again, he does have a phase 2. I think keeping Int Gogeta on the turn might be pretty wise. I suspect the Tech God should be okay. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, I haven't really seen too much of like threatening damage from this guy, so or at least from this event in general. So I'm not really worried. Although we haven't even done a health run yet. That's interesting. Yeah, no, we're not even. By the end of this turn, I'm probably going to do like 3 health bars total or something. Because Int Gogeta and then Tech Blues obviously are going to do a decent bit. That's, I feel like he's a decent bit tankier than before. I could be wrong. So they've clearly adjusted some level of things between the 2 stages. This one's clearly the more difficult version that you have to bring more members to, but I can't really tell just how much more difficult is the issue. 27.2. Huh. Hey, listen, as long as I get my Dragon Stones, that's what matters to me, alright? Because that new LR coming out, I'm so hyped for them. I really hope they get like some like equips as well, like Easy Golden Frieza. That'd be, I don't know. I don't think they really had like equips for like Tanabata characters in the past. Oh, that's a little fucked, don't you think, game? Do I just fucking lose? Well, one way to find out, I guess. This is pretty rough. Why is Tech Vegito gotta be... So does he lock slot 3 every time? 98. 99. No, I'm dead. Nothing I could have done. That's crazy. Oh? Damn. If he had one less normal there. Okay. So if you get screwed by the lock, then you're just... Well, I guess duly noted. I'll try and play around that this time around, I guess. I think we could get the clear here now. Now that I know that's a thing. If he is just locking slot 1 every single turn, we'll have to see. I'll try planning for that going into Broly the next time, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. You see, he doesn't have healing right now. He definitely gets it on turn 2. Okay, so this is definitely more difficult. I can't remember if Broly had the lock or not. But, no, I mean, there's no way he had the block, because I cleared that so fucking easy, and this... There's no way. I remember changing my turn. Okay. This is definitely an interesting event. I mean, an SBR style event where it's... You don't have to... It's not like bring the entire category, but bring specific... You need to bring specific amounts, and then it gets more difficult with the sort of... I mean, it's sort of like a hard version. You know, a challenge run version of the stage. Very interesting that they're actually doing that. I don't know, because they're doing a lot of new modes recently with this year, I will say. I'll wager a guess that Million Arena, if it's coming back, they're probably going to revamp it quite a bit, obviously. So I'd say this is actually a success for a new game mode. And then they talked about the new like battle system with the stream. I'm very intrigued to see what that is. I did see someone was talking about it on Twitter, where they've actually seen it, and they're currently, under an NDA. All they said was they've seen what's coming and they can't talk about it. But and it's not just someone bullshitting, by the way, because this was a person. It was like last year or the year before. I do remember they got to do an interview with Bandai, because they had something for both the versions where they interviewed players about certain topics of the game. What's good, what could be improved, etc. So, oh well, that's just a very easy win. I do wonder what that is about, because apparently that new sort of battle system thing has been in development for at least 2 years. So I don't know. I don't think it'd take them that long to make a new mode. Is the thing that I find very interesting. The only thing I can think of is if it's if it's going to be some sort of new game plus type of thing. If that makes, maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense, but how do I explain this? Maybe it's you go to the challenge tab and you can toggle something, and then you're in the new battle system, and it revamps events into a you fight it in the new battle system and stuff. I don't know. I'm still trying to piece together how I think about that, because mind you, the version Z, which was what brought Dokkan from the prehistoric ages to being an actual game, it lasted from 2020, or was it 2021? It was one of those years. But it lasted up until 2022, late to the year. And this is, they've just updated with the last big game update that we just had a week or two ago. They updated the game engines and stuff. So it's very clear, just even on the back end, they're trying to somehow implement this, and it's clearly intensive on the old way of how the game works. This is the code for this game. You got to think it's over 10 years old by this point. Very archaic, and it was not meant to be here for a long time. It was very, very clearly just a cash grab at first. And Toshi, who was the original producer, the game kind of sucked for the first year and a half, 2 years before he left, and then it started to get better. I don't know. I'm really curious about that, because they've never done anything on this scale, or at least they've never described doing something on this scale. So it should be. They said there's the beta thing that select players will get to try out at the event on I believe it's September 7th. It's something like that. I'm really curious to see how that's going to be handled, by the way, because I presume they're going to put those sort of players under NDA and such. But it is also somewhat of a big event, as far as I can tell. So I wouldn't be surprised if stuff leaks out about it. I don't know, because I think it's also potentially the Carnival LR. I think they might have, or the Part 2 LR, whatever. I think something is supposed to be revealed then. So it's definitely very interesting. Okay, I don't know, because they also said it's going to be in beta, and they're going to make changes to it based off player feedback. It's just so interesting to me. It sounds like something that, like, it's very, like, I don't know, it's just gonna be like, are they working towards like version Z 2.0? Like, what is this? It's just so interesting. I don't know. I really love to see this. I'm so passionate about this game. I've been playing it for nearly 8 years at this point. I love to see it grow. I love to see it improve. It's definitely. I've been playing it forever, so the fact that it's always getting better. Unlike unlike another mobile Dragon Ball Gacha, it's always getting better, and it's so cool to see that. Being a part of a game, being part of a community for so many years, and like it's just like they clearly don't have plans to stop it anytime soon, which is crazy because I mean they've damn near animated about most of the stuff that they haven't touched. So the future for this game is definitely very interesting. I mean, we're gonna start seeing a lot more original animations, I presume. A lot more tag characters. If we get more sort of wacky stuff, like Golden Frieza and Gogeta, I find that really fun, really exciting. So hopefully we do. Here, I'm gonna make sure to do this just to be safe, and we'll see if that lock actually is like that. Because I did rotate the tech gods off before. So if Blue Goku goes in the slot 1, obviously I'll be perfectly fine. And we'll have to make sure to keep Tech Vegito on the rotation or something. To handle the lock. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Is it going to be slot 3 locked again? Or rather, slot 1 locked again? Because if it's slot 1 locked every time, then I can very easily play around this. Let's see. Yes, it is. Alright, huge. Yeah, no, this should be very easy for me to play around. I'm just going to intentionally put my sort of best characters off of the rotation. I'm thinking about, do I want to go for the... I'll probably get them more damage. Yeah, if I just keep getting the sort of tag blues and like the Super Saiyan 4s and gods in slot 1, then like I'm perfectly fine. Interesting. Maybe I'll float off like Vegeta and Trunks next turn. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited about everything that they revealed in that stream, I will say. The one thing that I think was like a ass about that stream, the Dragon Stone Challenge. What the hell was that, okay? Fishing for like fucking balloons? Alright. Like, could we have gotten more stones if they got more of the balloons? Little fucking paper hooks just fucking destroyed immediately. Omatsu, thankfully, was able to get 3 of them, or we wouldn't have gotten our 10 stones. I'm just curious, because there were a lot of balloons in that pool. I believe what they said was every 5 balloons, dragon stones. So I do wonder, like, if they would have got more balloons, would we have gotten more dragon stones? So I do find that a little annoying. Usually they come up with some pretty bullshit challenges, but also usually they do manage to beat them. This was one of the times that comes to mind where they didn't really succeed, obviously. Well, I mean, they got 5 at least, but I feel like if we could have gotten more Dragon Stones, it's really stupid. I don't know. But besides that, I mean, having the Easy 8 info with Golden Frieza, like in the stream itself, that's really cool. I hope that means he's just going to drop at the celebration start. I mean, we don't need to push him back like 3 days or some unnecessary bullshit if he gets revealed at the same time as the new log. I think that's a little silly. So hopefully he comes out at the same time. And it's slot 1 locked again, I imagine. Oh no, it's... So this isn't foolproof, it can change. Slot 2 is locked here. very interesting. Well, I mean, I suppose. Okay, even if like we can rotate Tech Goku offline here because I can go into Vegeta when he comes back if need be. Okay, so we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I don't know. There's just 10 years in, the game has so much exciting stuff still coming. I really only thing I can think of that could be a negative about like leaving this year, and we'll need to see. I feel like they're just gonna like be like, hey, you know what? To celebrate our players, we're keeping this shit. I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the like Dokkan Day and the like tickets attached with it are sort of meant as just like a perk for the celebrating the 10th anniversary all year sort of thing. I feel like Dokkan Day has been like a tremendous way to like increase like sort of the community player morale. I mean, even getting like dog shit from the tickets. I mean, it's the fact that we have the tickets, you know, that like for example, I'm someone who didn't summon a single Dragon Stone on TN, and I got it off the tickets. And that's the only character I've gotten off the tickets, but well, that's a lie. I did, I suppose. I got a dupe of Jiren and a dupe of Hitku off of the tickets when for the Carnival Khalifa Kale. So I suppose I have actually gotten a decent bit more luck with them. But yeah, I don't know. It's just Dokkan has been doing a lot of exciting stuff this year, and I'm really pleased to see that, and I hope to see it continue. We'll see. I do wonder when that battle, once again circling back to the battle system, I wonder when that's going to come out. I also, like, the big things that come to mind for me is, like, I feel like there should be more, like, rank up rewards. Like, it only goes up to 400. Now, I know, you know, that sounds, obviously it benefits me as someone who's ranked 999. But, it's not even about that. I mean, sure, me getting the rewards is cool, but just, I feel like they should increase the level gap, or player cap as well. Player level cap. Just, and sort of incentivizing ranking up, I think is pretty nice. I think they did sort of say that they plan, when they introduced the power level system, adding more sort of perks to it. Now, I'm probably not someone who will benefit so much from the next level of them. So I'm around 3.8 some odd million power level at this point. So there's probably a lot that I'd miss. But still, I think like adding more to that could be cool. I don't know, there's just a lot of sort of smaller things I think Dokkan can keep improving to make the game like all that much more better. So I'm just really excited to... if I had to guess, maybe they're talking about the battle system now. Maybe it'll be like a major update going into the 11th anniversary, and that'll be how they like keep it sort of hype coming down from 10th anniversary, going back to a sort of normal anniversary, if that makes sense. So definitely very interesting there. I'm really curious to see how everything goes. We should kill Broly with it. Yeah. Okay. And Gogeta definitely. I thought we were gonna get. I wasn't paying too much additional. I wasn't paying too much attention to the additionals there, so I thought we were gonna get another one. That's what I was starting to say there. Okay, so what is this guy doing? Attack up, defense up. Oh, what the fuck? He has dodge cancel. Oh, no, fuck that shit. Shit. I don't know what to do about that. Because I could use the Vegeta active, which would increase my defense. Or I could use the Goku active, which would allow me to dodge. Now Vegeta post Super is going to be pretty damn tanky. Honestly, I think I might use the Vegeta. I think that's probably the best route to go, just to make sure Vegeta and Trunks are fine. I don't know how much damage this Broly can do. Okay, that did nearly a health bar. Let me grab these. Oh shit, I was not thinking. Fuck. I thought I was on Vegeta for whatever reason. I'll just play it out. We should be fine. And then for the gods, let me go into blue. Okay, yep. Man, I had all those lined up. It had to get rid of them all, huh? Okay, well, the blues should do a lot of damage here. Okay, that's good. I was not too sure. If he attacked first, that might have been very worrying. Okay, now, what is... I mean, we've gotten the health bar down from, you know, the Vegeta active. I don't know how the rest of this turn is going to play out, though. Did I use the active too early, maybe? I don't know. I think maybe I should use Vegito next turn. I'm not too confident about if he'll tank or not, but I don't know how much damage Broly does, but... Oh, okay. This is the 18p, right? Yes. Okay, I imagine we should be fine. Yeah, I mean... If we weren't fine, that would have been problematic. I mean, post-super, they are very tanky, so... Okay, I mean, we're gonna get a lot of damage from Vegeta here, and then the blues still have their entire fucking combo to go. Yeah, no, honestly, I feel like we could potentially kill, like, next turn. I'm not gonna lie. Because if I go into Super Vegeta, you know, those counters are gonna do a lot of damage, and then you gotta consider, I mean, I have, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the other, tag blue Goku Vegeta card, which, by the way, is the friend one, so it'll do a lot more damage than mine. I could potentially even use, like, the Vegito active, just to get more damage. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I don't know how much damage this guy does. The fact that he disables dodge, like, he did not do that shit before. So, I mean, they definitely, it is sort of like a new game plus. I really like that. That's interesting. So we'll see just how tough it gets there. I mean, because I feel like we should probably win next turn.
This energy, could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it with you!
Okay, so let me just hit the old fusion here.
Vegeta, put this on your right ear, please! Vegeta! Give it to me now! This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Yep, thanks, Vegeta.
Okay, where's the super at? There's no super? Oh yeah, this guy's fucked. There's no way.
Witness the power of the Potara!
Okay, now we put him slot 1 and let him do his work. Use the Vegito active here.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
And now we switch over to Vegeta, have him in slot 3 because he gets the extra damage. We go into Gogeta, and we pop the all active skill here. And suffice to say, this should be GG. It'd be hard to imagine it not being GG here. Vegito alone should kill, but you know, can't be too careful against this old Broly here. Yeah, I mean, that did a decent bit. 12.5, though. I mean, we didn't really get a chance to stack Vegito up too much, obviously. Okay, I did a little bit. His counters are definitely going to kill. Okay, well... I mean, this was certainly tougher than Stage 1. I mean, it actually killed me once. And... I mean, I don't know. I mean, this was pretty fun. I found this actually kind of difficult. I do just sort of like having like new game plus stage. That's so interesting. Adding like mechanics. It's like the same sort of fights, but they have new mechanics. I don't know. I really like that. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, there we go. We did get to win, and we actually, you know, took a little bit of struggle. Not too much, but a little bit. So I certainly had fun with it, and it was challenging. And we get, you know, the cherry on top, the big thing that matters to me. Oh, okay. I was gonna say because we got the first time. That makes sense. I was like, how'd I only get 2? But yeah, we get all these nice rewards. So really. So the Fused Fighter ones. That's interesting. The Fused Fighter ones give you equips for Hybrid Saiyans? That's so weird. Do the Hybrid Saiyans give you... Because it won't show me until I clear them. Do they give you Fused Fighters? That's actually interesting. They haven't done that before. Sorry about that. I had to cut away for a moment here right at the very end. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this event goes. I'm really excited for the Tandem Bottle celebration to start. But that about wraps this one up. Nice rewards, pretty fun, interesting, a little difficulty event here, and we'll see how the Hybrid Saiyan stages are next time. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.